WICR. We're now on Live 365 and Ustream.com. Just search WICR and like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/WICR Iona College Radio.
Thank you for tuning in to WICR. You're chilling with the crew. I'm Angel Pierre.
I'm Brandon Torres.
I'm Zodea Knowles.
And I'm Big Daddy Sosa.
Okay. Alrighty. Today we are here for our last show of the crew.
Of the year, because we'll be back next year.
Yes, we will be back. We're super excited for this last show. We have prepared some of our best topics for you today for us to talk about. So, are we excited, crew?
It's a lituation.
You guys sound so enthusiastic about that.
You say this every week.
Man,
you ain't going to get nothing out of us until we start talking.
I mean, I feel like if it's our last show, we should really be pumped up for this.
I'm pumped, but then it's kind of sad because it's the last show. I enjoyed doing this. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I was going to enjoy it, but I ended up enjoying it for real, though.
Why didn't you think you were going to enjoy it?
I just never ever did nothing like this. I never was put in a situation to do it. I didn't think I was going to be good at it. So, and now that I'm most definitely comfortable with you guys, and so it makes it fun, and then it makes it experience. I gain experience too, so I don't know. I guess I enjoyed it all around.
Well, speaking about being comfortable, when we first met, did you think that all of us would be as close as we are, have our own radio show, and do all this kind of stuff?
Well, one of you, I figured we would be close.
Wow.
No. I mean, no, I didn't think I was gonna be cool with Zodea and Brandon.
Yeah.
I didn't even think we was gonna be cool, to be honest. But it happened, and then
it's just life, man.
It just, when you don't force things, it happen, and that's when the good stuff happen for real. So I'm excited.
Because you don't walk into rooms like, oh yeah, that's gonna be my best friend. That's gonna be my best friend. That's gonna be my best friend.
Some people do, but it doesn't work out like that. Like,
Yeah.
you have to go
And then
naturally.
we're gonna take a class next semester together.
Yep.
A night class? Oh,
MCO 300.
We almost gonna
bang, bang, bang.
Breslin, you better watch out. The crew's coming for you.
man, and then we're gonna have dinner every week.
What? Why are we having dinner?
Why not?
Why not?
Monday night? Was it Monday night, right?
At 9?
After the class is from 6:30 to 9. You're gonna be hungry when you leave.
I'll be hungry in the middle of the
Spelman closes at 8:30.
La Penta open until 11.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, Brandon said earlier that, you don't just go into a room and say, hey, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. So what is it about a person? What do you see in a specific person or people that makes you say, hey, you're my friend. You're going to be my friend?
The way they act in class or around other people. Like, if someone likes to have a good time, I'm probably going to gravitate towards them more than the person that's, like, just always looking down, at least. I guess you could say appearance is a big part of it.
Appearances, like how they come off to you or how they look?
How they come off. Because if I'm just sitting in a class slouched like this, I'm pretty sure none of you going to come up to me like, oh, hey, how's your day? Because I look like I'm miserable.
Yeah.
So I don't want to talk to someone like that.
How they carry themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big part, not just friendships, but as like significant others and stuff. You don't want somebody who carry themselves like garbage. You see what I'm saying? Like, when they come out the room, they seem presentable. You know what I'm saying? Like, carry yourself like how you supposed to carry yourself. Like, I feel like a smile. Somebody who's good with like conversation and stuff, conversation skills. But then, like you said, how they come off too. Like the vibes I get from people. I'm a big vibe person. If I feel like I'm not wanted, or if I feel like I'm not wanted, then I'm not gonna try stuff like that.
Okay, well, what about people like me? Well, I'm kind of outgoing, for example. We all know that.
I'm kind of outgoing. Wow, humble.
Flip the hair.
But
You're so humble.
that has nothing to do with being humble. I'm an outgoing person. I like to speak to people, get to know people. But depending on the situation that I'm in, okay, you can stop. Depending on the situation that I'm in, I might like take myself back a little bit and try to get to know the people I'm around before I really kind of spread any emotion or kind of get involved. What about? I mean, Brandon, you were quiet when I first met you, and now look at you.
Well, that's because I like to get to know people first before I like open up. Because I'm not gonna open up just to anyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Open up how though? What's open up? Like showing them your real self, or you mean like deep open up? Because I'm not gonna open.
well, I'm not gonna deeply unless I've been with you for a while.
Tell me
Yeah,
your
but
deepest,
I'm-
darkest secret.
But I'm the type of person that it's a hit or miss with me, and I don't want you to get any confusion. So I'm gonna be myself regardless. I swear to God, I will act the same no matter where I'm at. Either you like me or you don't, and it's really not an in between with me because I'm a hit or miss person. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like you saying, like you want to sit back and see how people are, but that I don't know the real you if that's who you're pretending to be, quote unquote. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's why you have to be accepting of people. Like, I mean, not to call you out, but Z, like when I first met you, my initial reaction was ugh. Like not ugh, but like she's quiet. She's not gonna talk. She's gonna whisper. She's gonna play the cutesy act, and it was like
this mug up.
But then it's like, you know, if I gave you a chance. I'm glad I did because you know you're a cool person. Like you're very cool.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. In class I'm a certain way, but outside of class that's when you like really get to know me. So
yeah,
I just present myself in a certain way in class. Yeah. I can't be acting like a fool in class, so.
Bro, chill.
But it's not even that. Like, you know how you have, like, a very kind of sweet and, like, innocent kind of voice? Like, you're like, yeah, you know, I present myself. Like,
don't let it fool you, though.
But it's like, you know, yeah, like, if I meet you, I think that you're just, like, this, like, goody two-shoes trying to, like, you know, red-nose the professor and gonna have apples and all that stuff. And then you're nothing like that. Nothing. Far-fetched.
Oh, man. They're the best people, though.
Yeah, they
people
are.
That you have to, like, wonder about, you see what I'm saying? Not really wonder, but you kind of keep them guessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want somebody that's going to lay everything out for you. Yeah. You know, like, you told me, like, you think that I was a deep thinker, right? That's because you took class with me. If somebody was to just see me, they wouldn't think that. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, obviously people...
I don't know how you...
You don't know how... People don't have conversations before they talk, you know. If somebody was to just talk to me, then I probably kill every stereotype that ever think about me when they first see me. You see what I'm saying? But they don't do that. People don't have conversations with people. If I didn't speak to you one day, then we would never be like this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's true. You know, but it's just, you know, how you...
I can attest to that. When I first met Fee, she pissed me off because she just talked. Like, people were presenting, she'd have something to say. Like, she always had some joke. Like, shut up. Like, I'm here to learn. Like, why you gotta talk?
But now you love that.
No.
Yes,
no.
Because she'll say something in the middle of the mergers class and you'll be busting out laughing.
No, that's different. It was different. It's different.
How is it different?
Because we have a relationship with Demergis. If you notice, beginning of Demergis' class, I didn't say much, right? Just because, what?
I'm listening to you.
What?
I'm listening to you.
In the beginning of Demergis' classes, I didn't say much. Just because you don't know your professors, you don't know, like, what they accept and blah, blah, blah. After a couple of classes with Demergis, you start to realize that he's like, you know, he's all about jokes. Like, he'll make fun of you, you make fun of him. It's like, fine. But there are certain classes that you can't do that in, like Pagnana's class. Like,
and I didn't care.
Yeah, exactly.
And I did not
things
care.
like that, like, upset me. Like, just stop upsetting her and just know how to act in class.
What's bad is that sometimes I wasn't even doing anything, though. Like, y'all have to realize that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you have to realize that, like, sometimes people like myself, even when I haven't done anything because I've done things in the past, it's automatically Fee. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's not just Pagnata. She's not the first professor teacher to do it to me. So I'm not. So it wasn't just like, I've never had this happen before. I am from the South. I most definitely have had this with me before. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get to know me first. And any other professor, I don't know any other professor that would say the things that probably Pagnata would say.
Well, you also have to be. I think something that a lot of people nowadays kind of lack, I guess, is the power to just observe certain things. Because even though you did piss me off, like, anytime you spoke when we first met, one of the first things I told you this, that I noticed about you was that you were very kind of selfless. During our orientation, Fee, I guess she was trying to sit next to me, but I don't know what happened, but some girl ended up sitting between us, and she was cold. It was a cold auditorium, and Fee literally just said, do you want my jacket? Here, take it. Took it off her back and gave it to the girl. And that things like that, to me, are like, wow, okay, she's annoying, but, like, if she's going to do that for someone we just met literally 24 hours ago, she's a good person. But people don't really take the time to notice those kind of things. Like, I feel like anybody else would just be like, oh, she gave her jacket. Like, that's nice. But, like, you know, things like that, like, you know, sit with me. So
I think everybody does it, though. Yeah. I think first impressions are first impressions, and it's hard to, you cannot get a first impression twice. When you look at somebody because you're human, you automatically
Judge them.
Judge them.
No matter
And what makes
anybody
it so
says.
what makes it so bad is that we stereotype, we judge them, whatever. But the difference between judging them and acting out on the judgment is different. Because if I think, oh, Zodea is quiet, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, Zodea, say something, right? I'm not gonna sit here and like bash at her because she's not talking. That's not my business. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's none of my business. But if you think I'm ignorant, let me be ignorant, right? You're not gonna say like, "Fee, you're ignorant," you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But if you like, but if you just chill and you actually get to like talk to them, and then that kind of demolishes it. But I don't know. I guess some people don't think like that.
Well, it's also, I think it's a gender thing. Like, girls are quicker to like judge and like hold you to that judgment than I feel like boys are. And Brendan, you can agree or disagree with
I
me.
walk into the room. I don't. I look at people, and I feel like it's the way you dress, and the way you, yeah. Because if I walk in a room and let's say another guy just straight up sweatpants, just his facial hairs all over the place and stuff, I'm gonna think you just don't care how you look and you just wake up whatever. If you come into class like the kid Matt Ricker, he always came in nice and smiling.
Oh,
Maddie, shout
Good
out to
kid.
Matt Ricker.
First thing you think is a good kid. So I think it is about the appearance.
But would that, sorry, go
No,
ahead.
you go.
Would that kind of would that be kind of like a requirement of whether or not you became friends with that person?
No.
So if I always wore sweats to class, would that, I mean, you have this kind of like, okay, lazy slob kind of thing to me, but like, would you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
As
like
long as I
girls would
get-
hold you to that judgment.
It depends on your personality. That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
think
the
it is. Like
personality.
how you come off to a person. I don't really care about what you're wearing. I mean, it might be my first like impression to look at you, but it doesn't matter. Like no.
To point out on that, I personally can't. I'm not being disrespectful. I personally can't. If you go out with me, not even if it's a friend, even if it's somebody I'm talking to, I'm not. If you, bruh, listen to me. I don't even know how to say
She
it.
can't even form the words.
I'm not saying like you have to be like designer down, but you have to know how to carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like my friends even know how to carry themselves. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna. Everybody wears sweats to class. I wore sweats and basketball shorts all the time. I didn't care, right? But I'm not gonna like come at the head like. There was some people who came to class hungover all the time. They're not gonna be my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people who like girls who were like their makeup was like running down. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, you wore that makeup to sleep last night. You didn't care enough to take it off, or you didn't care enough to do something about it this morning. You're not gonna be my friend. I'm not saying that I'm gonna judge you. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be disrespectful to you. But you're not gonna be in my circle. You know what I'm saying? And then what you
And we
said,
all know Fee's circle's pretty small.
and what you said
That's
about how you look at a guy and stuff like that, about how they dress, that also could be like, it's also like judgmental too.
Yeah.
Because
It
what
is.
if, because that boy that dress up every day, like how we know Matt ain't a boom, like
Exactly.
Zendaya is the perfect example for her. She all quiet. She come to class. I never seen her in sweats, maybe once, if that, right? Totally different person on Snapchat. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying?
that doesn't, okay, now you're making it seem like if you get dressed up like you're a certain kind of...
But
no,
how
I see
you
that
dress
side.
kind of is like the
Gives off your personality?
My first thought of your
Yeah,
personality.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, what if they're exact opposite?
Uh-huh.
But like she said, she acts a certain way in class, but she's not. You see what I'm saying? Like, you call Matt, what are you doing right now? We don't know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like you know.
I don't know what he's doing, but the way you dress, I look at you, I'm gonna be like, all right, he has to be a good kid.
Yeah.
And then
Automatically.
once I get to know you, and if you're not a good kid,
You're gonna be like, dang.
it's
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
why are you like? Why do you look like that?
Why-
Well, you're
Okay, well, you don't
total
always meet
opposite.
people in class. Like, now we're kind of like in this college setting, so we're always thinking, okay, college, classes, campus, but we're going to graduate sooner or later. We make friends as we go on. How do you make friends outside of college?
I don't have a problem going up to people.
Yeah.
I don't have any game, but I most definitely, if you look good to me, like even if I'm not trying to talk to you, if you look good, I most definitely will give you a compliment. I do not care, girl,
Yeah,
boy,
yeah.
anything. I don't care.
Girls have a problem with doing that.
I know they do.
Giving compliment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, people think it's very weird that if I think your hair looks nice, if your outfit looks nice, I'm going to tell you. If I think you're pretty, I'm going to tell you.
And changes it right to, oh, he's being flirtatious or she's being flirtatious. It's just like,
That's how it comes off.
yeah.
I literally the other day I saw this girl walking. I was like, I don't mean to come off to you as if you think I'm trying to talk to you, but I think you look really pretty. And she said, I really appreciate that. I needed to hear it. A lot of girls need to hear it, whether you believe it or not. Like, a lot of girls need to hear it, not because of like, maybe because of self-esteem, but because nobody actually tells them. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's 2015. How many dudes are actually texting them saying you're really beautiful? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like, or just telling them that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's none of my business. I ain't got time for it.
All right, so now that you know how to, we just gave you a couple of tips on how to become friends with the crew. Maybe one day you'll join us. But Z is the DJ for today because Fee was slacking.
I wasn't slacking. I
Fee
just
was
had
slacking.
something to do.
Put him on
So
blast.
DJ Z, what you got ready for us? If I could figure out how to work this plug.
3.9. Tell you about it.
What you got for us, Z?
About to drop some One Direction in here.
Some Justin Bieber.
gosh.
Whatever you want.
Oh, so it's DJ Angel.
No, it's DJ.
What was
DJ.
your nickname?
Oh, A-Bomb.
A-Bomb.
It's the A dot.
Don't.
A dot.
Don't play.
A dot of sugar.
I gotta make sure this is Never Ever by Sierra Clean.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Never Ever by Sierra.
Well, let me listen to it.
Enjoy.
If that